Next bit is the body posts bits for, I need to go the other way. That one faces that way like that, I believe. That's for the battery hold down, so you put battery in there and then you've got the piece of plastic that goes over the top holding the battery in, so that needs 2 of these. Get them screwed in. Right, so this one first. And there's that one. I believe that is it for that step. On to the next step of, what is that? Is that the rear of the car? It is indeed. Turn it upside down. Now I'm going to put these bottom arms on. Yep, bottom arms, which is this and this. Got to take note of the way they are facing, so I think it's that way like that, which means it'll be that way like that, I believe, anyway. Just double check. The longer piece there, Tamiya facing inwards, yeah, because Tamiya can face outwards, so Tamiya inwards. Yep, that's perfect, I believe. Right, now we need this little bit, we need some grease again. Love a bit of grease. Running out of grease though. Use it sparingly. Put it in there like that. Use what's left on my finger for this one. Just to keep it nice and lubricated. Tissue. And then this piece goes in that way, which holds the arms up. Only one screw. Oh, okay, one screw going downwards. That's fine. Are we using the right one? MA2? Yep. Go, so that's the bottom arms on. Right, it's now asking for this little piece here, which is looking like a bit of a rear bumper mount. So we need 2 of them. Little countersunk head screwed. There we go, so it's nice and flush. One there. These Racing hex screws are fantastic quality. They just fit so well with the driver. Look, you can see that I have to wiggle it to get it out. Right, it's now asking for these longer ones, which are 3 by 15mm, and they apparently go in this part here. So I get them buttoned up quickly. And I'm assuming it just grips like that. And the next one. Right, so that's that little part there. So what we got left now, is that the front we got to now change to? I believe so. Bottom arms now, which are right here. So you need that arm. Then we need that arm. Arm and arm, let's just give that a little trim. Need them 2 little balls. These little things that we had last night. Snap them in there like that. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. Right, mounting. What way have we got to mount them? So, by the looks of it, is it Tamiya to the back? No, Tamiya to the front. So like that. Yeah, that's correct that way. Let's put a little bit of grease. Found the A9 piece after about 20 minutes of searching. Slots on there like that. And then it needs 2. Is that only one more? Oh, one more because it goes down like that. There we go. That's why it gets me a bit confused. That goes on there like that. And then we need a bumper bit for this one, which is B8. Don't need trimming, it's come out nice. That sits on there like that. 2 of them countersunk ones at the top. On a bit of a roll here, guys. And then we need one of them long ones. Oh, we need 2 of them long ones. Ah, so 2 hold it on. Bit more impactful since this is the front, so I'm assuming that's why you get 2, not 1 like the back. Obviously, if I'm completely wrong, let me know. So that's that, that's that. Right, we're getting through these pages now. Now we're getting to the hubs and knuckles and bits and pieces like that. So I think we can set this side for a second. Get in there, got arms on. Rear bumper holder, front bumper holder. Let's put that over there like that. Right, so we're on the front knuckles and bits and pieces like these at the moment. So I've already made one up just to have a little look. Got the bearing in there, the upgraded bearing with the grease all wrapped around it. So I'll make one up in front of everyone right now. A little bit of grease. Try and go easy with it because I'm running out. One there. Put that on. A little bit around the edge. And into the knuckle. A little spin. I think it's seated all nice and properly. That's that one. That's them 2. That's them 2 done. Right, what we got next? Oh, okay, so now we have to start putting it all together. Let's make the rear hubs up first actually while we're here. So them 2 bits there, and 2 more bearings. Let's get these all bashed together quickly, and then we can find out the bits to start mounting them to the car. Just go all the way around like that with the grease. And bearing's a bit tight, there we go, on there like that. A little bit of grease around the bearing. And then into the rear hub. There's one. Bit of grease left on my finger. Put that on. Bit of grease on my finger still, just a little bit more. Alright, that's that one done as well. There we go, look at that. Lovely movement. Oh, that one was so greased up it's just falling out. Wicked. Alright, that's all for corners done. Alright, so we've just installed the inner cups there, just to get ourselves ready. Next step is installing these. So let's just have a look at the instructions. Assuming that and over the top like that. Right, it says install the big one at the top there and the little one underneath, but we want to go for the higher setting, so we're going to put the little one at the top like that with these little hexy heads here, and install that. Go ahead and install that like that. Change my driver over quickly. So I'm going to just screw that in there like that. So obviously by putting a bigger one at the bottom, and what have I done and forgotten? The dog bone, good job. So we can just lift that out like that. One of the little dog bones. It says grease these, but I'm not going to because it's just going to attract all the dust. So we'll put that in there like that, that in there like that. drop that inside. We won't make that mistake again. So now what we need to do is put the bottom one in. Something fell out, but that's all right. That goes over the bottom there, which is what's going to give it the height. And I might install the other one differently just to have a look and see what the difference is. Let's now get the other side done. So we need the knuckle. We also need the dog bone before I forget to put that in again. So that goes in there like that. That'll sit on there like that. In there. In there. Relatively easy. Where's that little pack of hexy screws? There and there. There you go. So a little spacer at the top. That's nice and tight. Do the bigger spacer underneath, which is obviously what changes the characteristics of the ride height. That'll sit under there like that. That's nice and tight. Let's double check that one. It's nice and tight. There we go, lovely movement. So that's the front arms done. Right, so I've done the front. Let's do the back. The back is pretty much the same. The only thing is I have to turn these upside down for the rest of ride height. So it's saying put them that way up. But if I put them that way up, it gives it more clearance. So let's have a little look at the back. Put that in there because it's falling out where I've been moving the car. Outside quickly, just off camera, so I know how it went. So that's set for the high clearance thing. If you think about it, if I put it the other way up, I don't know if you can really see that on the camera, it would have been lower down here. No, that's the wrong way. There's the right way. So it would have sat down lower. It would have given you obviously lower ground clearance. So we've got that all set up now for high. Got to fit this side in quickly. Get these two screws ready. A bit of grease. Should be enough for both. Get one ready to go in. Get the other one greased up. Get that one ready to go in. Now we need dog bone. Place that inside there like that. Oh, it's falling out. Dog bone inside there. There we go. And that's in there like that. So that's got the top all nipped up. Now just fit this bottom one straight in. Look at that, nice and easy. Right, now I believe that's set up for high. And I'm just going to double check, so I'm going to go off camera for a minute, double check, and then we'll go from there. Right, so I just had to take them off and put them around the other way. I put them the wrong way up. I was going by the instructions, and I forgot to turn to page 18 and look for the highest clearance. So now these are sitting a little bit lower, which means the car will sit higher, if that makes sense. So there's the front and the back done now. Diff working fine there, this working fine there, and then if we spin them, everything's spinning around lovely and